Hi friends, welcome to my channel Learn to Sign with Joanna. So today is our lesson 1 or mistake 1 from the series Learning from Mistakes. So as usual, lesson 1, mistake 1. What should it be? That's right, alphabets. So alphabets, they're pretty simple, but yet we've noticed that some of the alphabets can be a little tricky. What are they? Just 3. First is J, then R and Y. So in this video, we will have a look at the original alphabet when I taught it, and then I'll explain or show you the mistake that we tend to do, and third will be the correct way of signing it. That is, I will repeat the sign in the correct way. So after I highlight the mistake that we commonly practice with that sign, you'll be able to pay attention at the correct way of doing it as well. So I hope it helps. Let's see. Now let's have a look at the lesson 1 alphabet, J alphabet that I signed. Let's see. J. So we are sort of highlighting the shape of J. So J. That's right. J. Now, how do we tend to copy that and do? We tend to do it as J or J. How many of you happen to see me make this hand shape and then just stick with this and then, well, if you notice, I turn my hand this way just to show you how you take the index finger and draw the highlight this shape. But this is just me showing you how to highlight the shape. This is not the way we sign it. So how are we going to sign it? We're going to sign it as, that's right, keep the hand this way and then do J. R. Let's have a look at the YouTube video for R this side. Now if you notice the curves of the R, like R, so this spring becomes your R. That's right. So how is R? What is the mistake that people tend to do? To sign R, this is a very common mistake that is not just I've noticed in one person but in many people, because we look at the video and we just try and make it this way. So this is the trick that I tend to use. You see, if you use your palm of the hand, have a look. R is like this. R, just imagine an R. This is the stick and then the curve, first top curve and the bottom curve. So we can see the top curve, but how do we see the bottom curve? There, R. Yes, for R, we don't need to like literally show R this way, but we just do R. The moment we place the finger like this is R. But make sure your finger is not this way. You see, the nail of the index finger over here is outside, so this is wrong. The nail should face towards the wrist, like this, R. And if you see it logically, this is very uncomfortable to make, but this is easy to make. So R. This is also the sign for rule, bonus rule. So when you say rules in Indian Sign Language, rules. And doing this is pretty easy. Instead of looks weird. So R. Pay attention. Look at it closely. Okay. Now the last and final sign is Y. Let's have a look at the video again. This side.
Y. You draw a line like this, but you hold it like this and just do Y, Y.
You noticed how is Y signed? Now, both for Y and for J, I turned my hand this way and I showed how I sign mine. Why? Because why? Because I need you to see, like when I say Y, where is this finger going? What is it doing? How will you know? So I turned my hand and I showed you this is what I did, this Y. But what we tend to copy is not the real sign. If it, like in the end I said this is how you sign it, Y, but we tend to copy it as Y. So or Y. So this is not right. No, no. The palm of your inside palm of your hand faces out. Makes a curved V, like a V shape. Index finger slits through the length of your hand, top to the length. So Y. So if you're saying, now here bonus sign, if we want to say year, year, and if we are saying yearly, every year, or regularly, year. So if you do it 3 times, means every year. Cool. Yeah. For those of you who are very observant, here's a bonus. Here's another bonus tip. If you noticed in my video, it seems that I'm using opposite hands. Let's play the video again. Did you see? So it's like as if I am using my right hand as a base hand and using my left hand finger to draw the line, or I'm using my right hand again as the base hand, using my left index finger. And well, in real, what happened is that that is my first video, and the camera, the phone, it mirrored the image. What that means is that just the way you stand in the mirror, in front of the mirror, and if you use your left hand, the mirror will show as if you're using your right hand. So that's what the camera did. So while I was using the correct hands, right and left, the phone, while recording, switched it, and or mirrored it, and I had no application at that time to correct it at the moment. So that's why in one of the later videos I explained about hand sides. So here's a bonus. I shall repeat it for you if you have not gone through the later videos, and this is your first video with alphabets. Let's have a look. So hand sides is right hand and left hand. Now if in case you are left-handed, your dominant hand is left. If in case you're right-handed, your dominant hand is right, which means when you're signing alphabets, if your dominant hand is right hand, then your base hand, that is a hand that is stationary, does not do much of actions, is there as a base, it is if you are right-handed, then your base hand is your left hand, and then your action hand is your right hand. For example, when you sign J, the base hand, which remains stationary as a base, is your left hand, and the right hand does the action of highlighting the shape of J. Similarly, again, R, base hand is your left hand, and the one that does the action is your right hand, because you are right-handed, and so that is the hand that will do most of the actions. Cool. The last one is also Y, so I'll just repeat Y again. Y. Which is the base hand? The left hand, and action is right. Clear? Now, those of you who are left-handed, for y'all it is the opposite. Right hand being the base hand and left hand doing the action. So for left-handed, this is how it will go. J, R, and Y. Left-handed, action with left hand. Right-handed, action with right hand. Hope it's clear. So this is the end of mistakes in alphabets. But I cannot understand if any one of you needs more clarification on any of the alphabets and wants me to re-sign them in a clearer manner. Let me know. Write it down in the comments below, and in my next video, at the end of the video, I will include the answer for the comment that you made. So if you have any doubt, I'll answer it in the next video. Cool.